In a world that tells you to want more, buy more, prove more, and become more, Buddha gave a harder message. The life you are chasing may be the very thing causing your pain. Not because ambition is evil. Because attachment is expensive. You attach to people. You attach to outcomes. You attach to respect, control, comfort, and identity. Then one day life pulls the ground from under you, and you realize something brutal. You were never suffering because you had too little. You were suffering because you were holding too tightly. Buddha did not teach escape. He taught clarity. He looked at human pain with terrifying honesty and said, the mind can become a prison or a path. The difference is not luck. The difference is training. So in this video, do not listen like a spectator. Listen like someone standing at a crossroads. Because these teachings are not ancient decoration. They are weapons against stress, confusion, ego, and inner chaos. And if you live in the modern world, you need them more than ever. Teaching 1. Attachment creates suffering. A man loses a job. Another loses a relationship. Another loses approval from people he never needed in the first place. Each one feels the same wound. Why is this happening to me? Buddha's answer is simple and severe. Suffering begins when you demand that life remain the way you want it. Attachment is not love. Attachment is fear dressed as love. Love says, I care about you. Attachment says, I need you to behave in a way that protects my peace. That is why modern life feels so heavy. You cling to outcomes you cannot control and then call the pain unlucky. But the pain is not random. It is the bill for clinging. Let go a little. Not because nothing matters. Because everything matters less when it owns you. Teaching 2. The mind shapes the world. Two people can live in the same city, under the same pressure, with the same money problems, the same deadlines, and the same noise. One collapses. The other grows quieter inside. What? Because reality is not only what happens to you. Reality is also how your mind interprets what happens. Buddha understood this deeply. A restless mind sees enemies everywhere. A disciplined mind sees lessons. A bitter mind turns every inconvenience into an insult. A calm mind turns the same event into information. Your mind is not a mirror. It is a filter. And if the filter is dirty, the whole world looks dirty. Clean the mind and life becomes clearer. Ignore the mind and it will slowly start running your life for you. Teaching 3. Right action matters more than intention. People love to say, my heart is in the right place. That means nothing if your behavior is sloppy. You can have beautiful intentions and still destroy your life through bad habits. You can want peace and still feed chaos every morning. You can want discipline and still obey every impulse that visits you. Buddhist teaching is blunt. Your life is built by action, not fantasy. The truth is uncomfortable. A good future is not created by thinking about change. It is created by repeated action, even when motivation is absent. Wake up when you said you would wake up. Do the work when nobody is watching. Speak truth when lying would be easier. Hold your standards when your emotions are lazy. That is how character is made. Not in theory. In repetition. Teaching 4. Everything changes. People suffer because they treat temporary things like permanent ones. A bad season arrives and they think it will never end. A good season arrives and they behave like it will last forever. Both are delusions. Buddha taught impermanence because it is the most honest fact in life. Your youth changes. Your body changes. Your relationships change. Your status changes. Your pain changes too. This should not make you hopeless. It should make you humble. If life can change, then your worst day is not your identity. If life can change, then your failure is not your final chapter. If life can change, then your current suffering is not a sentence. Nothing is fixed. That is frightening. It is also freedom. Teaching 5. Discipline is freedom. Most people think freedom means doing whatever they want. That is childish. Real freedom is not the absence of structure. Real freedom is the ability to govern yourself when impulses are loud. If every craving controls you, you are not free. If every distraction owns your attention, you are not free. If every emotion becomes a command, you are not free. Discipline is not punishment. It is rescue. It rescues you from wasted mornings. It rescues you from self-sabotage. It rescues you from the person you become when no one expects anything from you. A disciplined life may feel harder at first, but it gives you something chaos never can: trust in yourself. Teaching 6. Compassion is strength. The weak man explodes. The strong man stays steady. The weak man needs to dominate. The strong man does not need to prove his worth. Buddha never praised softness as weakness. He praised compassion as control. Compassion does not mean becoming passive. It means refusing to become poisoned by cruelty. It means seeing suffering clearly and choosing not to add more of it. In a world addicted to rage, compassion is a form of power. In a world that rewards humiliation, compassion is rebellion. In a world full of wounded people trying to wound others first, compassion breaks the chain. You do not become strong by hardening your heart. You become strong by refusing to let pain turn you into a bully. Teaching 7. Avoid extremes. Modern life swings between two disasters. One side says, consume everything, feel everything, chase everything. The other says, starve yourself, punish yourself, become stone. Both are broken. Buddha taught the middle way because extremes distort the soul. Indulgence weakens you. Self-hatred also weakens you. One makes you lazy. The other makes you miserable. Neither makes you free. The middle way is intelligent living. Enough pleasure to remain human. Enough discipline to remain sharp. Enough rest to recover. Enough effort to grow. Not too soft. Not too harsh. Just clear. That balance is rare. And because it is rare, it is powerful. Teaching 8. The present moment is the only place life exists. Most suffering is not happening now. It is happening in memory. Or in imagination. You replay the insult. You rehearse the failure. You predict disaster. You live in mental time travel, then wonder why your chest feels tight. Buddha brought attention back to the only place where peace can be found, the present. This moment is all you ever really own. Not yesterday. Not next year. This breath. This step. This choice. When you return to the present, the mind loses some of its power to torture you. The future becomes manageable. The past becomes lighter. The present becomes enough. Teaching 9. Your thoughts become your path. A thought is not harmless. Repeat a thought often enough and it becomes a lens. A lens becomes a habit. A habit becomes character. Character becomes fate. This is why negative self-talk is not just talk. It is programming. If you tell yourself you are weak, you will eventually live like a weak man. If you tell yourself the world is against you, you will start behaving like a victim. If you tell yourself growth is impossible, you will stop reaching. Buddha understood that the mind is a garden. Whatever you water will grow. So be careful what you repeat. Be careful what you believe. Be careful what you call truth when it is actually fear. Teaching 10. Let go of ego. Ego is a hungry ghost. It wants to be right. It wants to be admired. It wants to be seen as superior, special, untouchable. And in the process it makes you miserable. Ego turns small problems into wars. Ego turns honest feedback into insult. Ego turns silence into humiliation. Ego turns life into a performance. Buddha's path cuts through that lie. You do not need to win every argument. You do not need to be the center of every room. You do not need to defend every image. The less ego you carry, the more peace you have. The less you need to prove, the freer you become. And that is the hidden victory, not becoming the loudest person in the world but becoming the quietest one inside. Conclusion. Buddhist teachings are not about escaping life. They are about seeing life clearly enough to stop suffering from your own illusions. Attachment creates pain. The mind shapes your world. Action defines your character. Change is constant. Discipline gives freedom. Compassion gives strength. Balance saves you from extremes. Presence ends mental chaos. Thoughts shape destiny. Ego steals peace. If you understand even one of these deeply, your life begins to change. Not instantly. Not dramatically. But steadily. And that is how real transformation happens. Not through noise. Not through motivation. Through awareness, discipline, and the quiet decision to stop living like a slave to your own mind.